Hi guys, Chris here again. So I'm just making some videos for those of you that are preparing for SAT, wherever you are in the world. All right, so this is on geometry, parallel lines, and this is algebra. Okay, now we were told here to find which of the following is equal to A. For parallel lines, what you should know is for parallel lines, this and this, if they are parallel, okay, are equal. So on top of the parallel line. So this is called corresponding angles. This is corresponding. So if here's x, here's also x. Similarly, this is also equal to this. Here's y, here's y. And x is equal to y. That is alternate angles. So it's like a z. People call it z angles. So you can call it z. So z angles. So this is also z. Okay. And these two adds up to 180. From here, I can easily say the answer because I understand it. Now, from corresponding angle, this and this are equal. So A is equal to F. But that's not true here. So they are testing your knowledge on one thing. Let me give you an example. This is 50. Let's say this is 60. Obviously, here will be 50 plus 60, that's 110. Here will be 70. Okay? I hope that's correct. Yes. 110, so there's 70. Now, can you guess what here will be? Of course, here should be 120, straight line. But I know you use here to get the answer. You can see this is called the sum of opposite interior angle is equal to the exterior angle. So this and this gives me 120 also. So that's a theorem, that's a rule. So the sum of opposite interior angles gives me the exterior angle. So I can actually use this to give me 120. So can you guess what will give me F? So D plus C is also F. So my answer is C. So this added to this gives me F. So you see, imagine you want to use 180 to do E, and then you do 180 minus that, it becomes tricky. So what we learned from this is the sum of opposite interior angles is equal to the exterior angle. So don't forget that. I hope you learned something today. All right, for this is just basic algebra. I always recommend my students, make sure your algebra skills very strong. This is very strong, or else you're going to run into problems in university and higher grades. First thing, I will move, or you can add 2, depends on how you understand. So 4 square root of 2x is equals to 18. If I add 2, then I divide. So square root of 2x is equals to 4.5. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. Now I can square both sides. Now, how do I know when to square both sides? So I gave a rule. I don't know if you watched my previous video. If I have x squared is equals to 9 and square root of x is equals to 2, to find x, remove the square, put a square root. So x is square root of 9, which is 3, not 3, plus or minus 3. Don't forget, whenever you take square root, plus or minus. Remove the square root, put a square. So x is 2 squared, which is 4. So don't forget that. So if it is cube, remove the cube, put a cube root. Remove the cube root, put a cube. It applies for all algebra like that. And make sure before you remove the cube, nothing must be beside the cube or the squared. So that's what I have done here. So remove, so this becomes 2x is equals to 4.5 squared. So x will be 4.5 squared over 2. So x should give you your answer. So that will be 4.5 squared divided 2. So I will get 10.125. All right. So I hope you learned something today. Okay? All right, guys, take care of yourself and bye.